Unlocking the Mind, Dr. Joe Dispenza's shocking truths about your brain and reality. The Mind-Body Mystery. What if your deepest thoughts, the silent whispers of your mind, weren't just fleeting ideas, but powerful forces shaping your very health, your entire reality? Could the way you think literally make you sick? Or, even more astonishingly, could it be the secret key to profound healing and unlocking an entirely new version of yourself? This isn't some abstract philosophical debate. It's the groundbreaking work of Dr. Joe Dispenza, a man who has dedicated his life to uncovering the unseen mechanics of the human mind, challenging everything we thought we knew about our own potential. His discoveries are not only startling, but could fundamentally alter how you experience life. The Unseen Puppet Master, Your Programmed Self. Prepare for a revelation that might hit you like a ton of bricks. By the time you reach the age of 35, a staggering 95% of who you are is already programmed. Think about that for a moment. This isn't some conspiracy, it's a profound truth about how our brains operate. We're talking about an ingrained, redundant set of automatic, unconscious thoughts, behaviors, and emotions, all acquired through simple repetition. You've done certain things so many times that your body now knows how to do them better than your conscious mind. It's a subconscious program running in the background, a silent puppet master calling the shots in ways you probably haven't even realized. You might believe you're in control, but these deep-seated patterns often dictate your responses, your reactions, and even your future. But if we're so thoroughly programmed, does that mean we're trapped in a loop of our past? Is there truly a way to break free from this unseen control? Breaking the habit of being you. The good news is, yes, there absolutely is a way to break free. Dr. Dispenza's revolutionary model of change centers on breaking the habit of the old self and consciously reinventing a new one. Neuroscience reveals a fascinating principle. Nerve cells that fire together wire together. If you keep thinking the same thoughts, making the same choices, doing the same things, and feeling the same emotions, your very biology becomes hardwired. It's like paving a permanent mental highway. The key to true transformation lies in becoming conscious of those unconscious thoughts and actions. Imagine catching yourself in the act of a limiting thought or a self-sabotaging behavior. By simply noticing it, by becoming aware, you're no longer the program. You are the consciousness observing the program. This act of conscious observation is your first step to reclaiming your free will and steering your life away from a predictable future dictated by your past. But why would our incredible brains create these seemingly restrictive patterns in the first place? Why behind your habits? A double-edged sword. It might seem counterintuitive that our brains create these automatic programs, especially when they often lead to negative outcomes. But here's the crucial understanding. Habits themselves are not inherently bad. They're a double-edged sword. Think about learning to ride a bicycle or speak a new language. Initially, it demands immense conscious effort. But with repetition, it becomes automatic, allowing your body to perform complex tasks effortlessly. This automaticity enables us to multitask, to drive a car, talk on the phone, and navigate simultaneously. So habits can work for you, allowing for incredible efficiency. The critical issue arises when you unknowingly practice negative habits, complaining, blaming others, making excuses, dwelling on self-pity, or judging. Practice these enough, and you become unconscious to the fact you're even doing it. The moment you decide to change one of these deeply ingrained patterns, you're going to feel uncomfortable. It's unfamiliar, a leap into the unknown, leaving behind familiar territory. Many people shy away from this discomfort, preferring the known misery to the uncertainty of transformation. Yet understanding this mechanism reveals that while many habits serve us well, those that don't can be consciously rewired. What if some patterns, however, are too deep-seated, too traumatic to ever truly change? Beyond belief, unthinkable transformations and miraculous healing. Just a few years ago, Dr. Dispenza might have given a different answer to the question of whether certain traumas or behavior patterns are simply too stubborn to change. But his recent research has unveiled startling evidence that defies previous limitations. His studies into human transformation have witnessed individuals with truly brutal pasts, those abused and traumatized at very early ages, suffering repeated traumas, night terrors, crippling social anxiety, and chronic health conditions, achieve complete and profound shifts. They have literally freed themselves from the past, becoming truly happy individuals again. Dr. Dispenza now refuses to put a limit on change, citing incredible medically documented reversals, stage 4 cancers disappearing, people regaining sight, individuals with ALS, lupus, MS, Parkinson's disease, and even spinal cord injuries achieving unthinkable healing. In one astonishing case, a woman who had her thyroid surgically removed grew a new one back. He emphasizes that when people truly change, their brains transform, their heart rates shift, their gene expression alters, and thousands of new metabolites flood their bloodstream. These aren't isolated incidents. He's witnessed many such miracles. The power of collective belief is particularly profound. He recounts a jaw-dropping event where 6 people stood up from their wheelchairs by the end of a week-long workshop. One, an NFL player with MS, had a profound experience midway through, later revealing he had simply never loved himself. His act of interchange somehow upregulated genes and suppressed the genes for MS, allowing him to walk. When the audience witnessed this, it became a 4-minute mile moment for others, proving that what was once considered impossible became a reality. This isn't magic. It's a testament to the mind's incredible, often untapped ability to heal and transform. These transformations seem almost mystical, but Dr. Joe insists it's all rooted in science.
The scientific blueprint for self-empowerment. Dr. Dispenza feels a profound responsibility to keep his astonishing claims grounded firmly in science. His research meticulously studies the process of change and transformation and what meditation, specifically, can do for a person's biology, often revealing significant changes in as little as 7 days. His goal is to provide people with the clearest understanding of truth, coupled with numerous opportunities to experience it for themselves. He masterfully blends diverse scientific models, quantum physics, neuroscience, neuroendocrinology, psychoneuroimmunology, the mind-body connection, epigenetics, and electromagnetism. This multidisciplinary approach empowers individuals because, as he states, knowledge is power, and knowledge about yourself is self-empowerment. When your brain is exposed to new scientifically sound information and you're truly present, neurons begin to connect, forging new synaptic pathways. This is learning. However, learning alone isn't enough. If you don't review and repeat what you learn, those circuits prune apart. Remembering, then, is about maintaining and sustaining those connections. Dispenza's workshops encourage participants to turn and teach the information back to others. If you can explain it, it's truly wired in your brain. This neurological hardware then prepares you for a new experience. When you apply this knowledge, getting your behaviors to match your intentions and your actions to equal your thoughts, your mind and body begin to work as one. This new experience enriches the brain's circuitry and generates a chemical, an emotion. When you feel unlimited, grateful, empowered, or whole, you're chemically teaching your body what your mind has intellectually understood. The information isn't just in your brain, it's embodied. But what if someone simply doesn't believe their thoughts matter that much? The unseen power of thought. Why your inner dialogue shapes your destiny. Many people, perhaps 99% of the world, view thoughts as inconsequential, just my head talking, something that doesn't matter as long as you don't act on them. Dr. Dispenza challenges this deeply ingrained belief. He argues that every single thought you have makes a chemical. Positive thoughts generate chemicals that make you feel good, and negative ones produce chemicals that make you feel bad. Consider this. If 90% of the thoughts you think today are the same as yesterday, those same thoughts lead to the same choices. The same choices drive the same behaviors, which create the same experiences, producing the same emotions. These emotions, in turn, influence the very same thoughts, creating a continuous loop that keeps your biology, your neurocircuitry, neurochemistry, hormones, and even gene expression exactly the same. While there's nothing inherently wrong with this, it means you're perpetually recreating your past. True evolution, according to Dispenza, begins when you think differently. Learning new information and cultivating new thoughts allows you to make new choices, demonstrate new behaviors, create new experiences, achieve new goals, and feel new emotions. This isn't just wishful thinking, it's a profound shift in your internal and external reality. He believes that deep down, people secretly believe in themselves, and being defined by a compelling vision of the future, always dreaming of another great experience, is the most powerful reason to wake up in the morning. So if the science is clear and the benefits are undeniable, why do so many smart people, armed with irrefutable advice, still struggle to act on it and make lasting changes? The catalyst for change: a crisis, a vision, or a conscious choice. This is perhaps one of the most frustrating aspects of personal growth, knowing what to do, yet struggling to do it consistently. Dr. Dispenza identifies a common, albeit unfortunate, catalyst for change: a crisis. It often takes a profound trauma, a life-altering disease diagnosis, a deep betrayal, or a significant loss for a person to reach their lowest denominator. This is the moment when nothing familiar provides solace. Not routines, not friends, not possessions. It's a moment of reckoning for the soul, where you no longer feel like yourself. This discomfort, ironically, can be the very trigger for change. In this vulnerable state, individuals can finally see their past thinking patterns, notice their ingrained behaviors, and become aware of emotions they've harbored for years. This metacognition, becoming conscious of your own programming, is the point where change truly begins. However, Dispenza champions a far better approach, being defined by a compelling vision of the future. Imagine elevating your state, feeling vibrant and whole without needing anything external to trigger it. This requires a coherent brain and the ability to hold a clear intention for your future, feeling the emotion of that future before it happens. This challenges the old model of cause and effect, where we wait for something out there to fix the emptiness in here. His meditations teach you to combine clear intention with elevated emotion, making your heart more coherent. When you consistently live from this elevated state, your future literally feels like it has already occurred. The real challenge, and where most people stumble, is the discomfort of making a different choice than the day before. It's stepping from the known into the terrifyingly unknown. Many would rather cling to their self-pity, recount the stories of their past, and believe in their limitations than embrace the vast possibilities of their future. Yet Dr. Dispenza asserts that the most impactful act is to romance your future instead of romance your past. Every single person, at some point, has done something great by simply making a firm decision to change. The sheer amplitude of energy in that choice caused their body to respond to their mind, creating a moment they would never forget. The stronger the emotion of that decision, the more vividly they remember the choice to transform. By consistently giving your body a taste of this future emotion, you are quite literally aligning yourself with a new destiny. If you do this every single day, somehow you will inevitably arrive.